I have to be honest with you guys, and I have to tell you that this moment in my life is literally a bittersweet moment. The reason it's a bittersweet moment is because I decided to close my hair salon down, and this is the month that I physically close the building, give my keys back to my landlord, and literally just dedicate myself to YouTube full time, as well as being a business coach selling digital products to help other people to start their digital product business. So I have to be honest, and I have to say that it is very bittersweet. And that's because when you start with something, a lot of times we try to hold on to things because we are afraid of what's to come. So I wanted to make this video, and I wanted to hopefully encourage you, inspire you, and take you on my journey as I go through the process. Because when I first quit my job back in 2017 to become a business owner, I wish that I was able to watch videos like this to give me inspiration, to give me hope, and to let me know, hey, someone else has done it as well. So today I just wanted to share my journey with you guys, and I wanted to document this so that someone else can watch this and say, if she's willing to step out on faith and trust the process, then I know that I can too. So today is September the 14th of 2025 at the time of this recording, and you guys, the end of this month is going to be my last month doing hair. I was supposed to leave last month, but I ended up pushing it another month out. So this is the month that I'm physically just closing. I won't be taking no more hair appointments or anything. And if this is your first time here, I started out as a hairstylist. In 2017, I quit my job that was supposedly my good paying job. And when I quit that job, I didn't know that I was even about to become a business owner. I just trusted the process, and I stepped out on faith, believing wholeheartedly that God was getting ready to direct me into a new position. I didn't know what I was finna do. I didn't have a savings. I didn't have anything put aside for nothing. And at the time, I still had responsibilities. It was me and my daughter, and I still had to take care of home by myself alone as a single mother. So the weight that I carried then is the same weight that I carry now, going into a new dominion, knowing that I have to be obedient, knowing that I'm getting ready to do a new thing, a new shift. It can sometimes make you feel uncomfortable, but what I've realized is in those uncomfortable seasons, that's when God shows up the most. That's when God opened doors that you would have never seen coming. So when I tell you guys to trust the process, I'm not only talking as someone who's getting on here feeding you fluff. I'm talking from someone who's still literally trusting the process. I've been praying and praying and praying and asking God to help me to go ahead and make my first million in 1 year as a business owner, and I know that he's about to do that beyond my own expectations. I say $1 million, and it can be 2 millions, but I know that the time has come for me to really dominate on the online space, because I've been doing it off and on, selling digital products literally since 2021. So because of that, and then you guys, I've literally been saying that I was gonna focus in on YouTube and really dominate in the YouTube space so that my channel would be evergreen and I wouldn't have to consistently post content every single day. I've been seeing that literally since around 2021, even probably about 2020 if I'm thinking correctly. But you guys, that's a long time. It's 2025 and I have yet to buckle down and do it. And I feel like God is literally pushing me into this season to do it, because this is going to allow me to help so many people around the world. This is me being able to connect with people around the world without having limits on who it is that I can reach. The social media platforms, the online space is so powerful if you use it correctly. correctly. But the thing about it is, we have to be willing to use it correctly. We have to be willing to step out on faith. We have to be willing to trust the process and to trust that what God told us to do is going to be able to bring us a reward for ourselves as well as an award to God himself. You know, like everything that we do is in connection to being able to bring glory to God. And you have to remember that, and you have to walk in obedience, and you have to remember that every season requires obedience. So if you know that you have been working your 9-to-5 job all of these years, and you feel tired and you feel drained, and you feel like every time you go to your workplace that you feel like a burden is just on you, that's God telling you it's time to move. Like every time you go to a workplace, you should not feel burdened down. You should not feel like you gotta have an attitude. You should not feel like you are exhausted to go just to sit here and get something that they are printing out every day. Like, we do these things and we stay in these situations just for something that they are printing out. Like, God does not want you to live a life that is unsettling. He don't want you to live a life that is unpleasing to you. He do not want you to feel stressed out every single day and exhausted. Like, what would be the purpose of us trusting God and saying that we believe in God, but we don't move and we don't operate on faith the way that we should be obedient and operating on faith? Like, it kind of contradicts itself. Like, we can't continue to say we trust and we believe in God, but when the time comes for us to move, we stay stuck. We stay in these familiar places because we're able to control how much money we make. We know that if we go and we work 40 hours, then we're going to get $800 this week. And, you know, I'm able to pay these bills. Like, you want to control the situation, but you want to say that you trust the process. And that's not how it works. It's either you're going to have both feet in or you're going to have both feet out. Like, don't say you trust God. Don't say you trust the process. Don't say that you're praying for something, but when the time comes for you to move, you decide not to move. And that's where I am with my salon. Like, I still love my clients, like, wholeheartedly. My clients, my day ones, like, it's bittersweet for me because I'm used to being able to do their hair, and we have that once a month bun, you know. So it's like, now that I'm not going to be doing hair anymore, it's like, okay, this is bittersweet. And that's only because I grew to love my clients. But I know that this is just a moment in my life. This is not forever. This is just a moment, because I'm going to come back and I'm going to be able to help them in other areas of their lives outside of just being a hairstylist, right? So this is the moment where the chapter turns for me. This is the moment where I go full force on what I know God has called me to in this season. Like, I have literally been encouraging and inspiring people since 2017 when I quit my job on faith. And I didn't even know that I was like building a community at the time. I didn't even know or realize what I was doing. All I know is God was pushing me to make these kind of videos. And at the time in that season, videos were not even a real thing. Like, we didn't have reels, we didn't have shorts, you know. Like, people posted, but it was just uploaded as a video. It was never pushed into the algorithm to really reach people for real. So I was already ahead of the game before it even became a thing. So now it's like, I'm able to get on videos and I'm able to talk and inspire, motivate, educate, teach, like, do the things that I already were doing in the beginning of my journey, but I'm able to get paid for doing it. So it's like, when you walk through one door, God has many more doors for you to walk through. The opportunity continues to grow. but you have to be willing to move in every season. So I wanted to make this video just for someone who may feel like they're stuck in a season. You're stuck in that season because God is telling you it's time for you to transition. It's time for you to go on into the next season of your life, but you are stuck because you are afraid. It's not because God does not have more for you. You are stuck in that season because you have not put one foot in front of the other. You have not made a conscious decision to trust the process, to trust God on this journey. You have yet to move because you are afraid, because you want that safety net, not because God does not have more for you. So I just hope this video helped you guys. I don't want to make a whole video today preaching and teaching, because you know, like, the more I talk about it, the more I can literally preach to you guys all day long about what it is that God wants us to do. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go back and watch other videos if you need this motivation, and if you need this encouragement, and if you just are ready to go into the next dominion, because I believe wholeheartedly that God has a season for each of us to go through that's going to help us to break the poverty off of our family lives. And it's going to start with you. I wholeheartedly believe, because you are here and you are watching this video and you're looking to do better and you want better, it's going to start with you. But you got to stop quitting on you, and you have to trust the process to know that it is yours and it will be done. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you back here on my next video. Bye.